So let's talk about technology, specifically technology that actually works for you, instead of feeling like something you're constantly fighting against. Today, we're taking a look at Currin Custom Computers, a company that's all about high-performance, super reliable engineering. Let's dig in and see what makes them tick.
I want you to really think about this for a second. How many times have you been staring at a loading bar, just willing it to finish? Or, that heart-stopping moment when a program crashes right in the middle of something important? It feels like your own hardware is actively working against you, right? Well, that exact frustration, that friction, that's the problem we're going to solve today. And here it is, the answer from Currin Custom Computers, or CCC. Their whole mission isn't just about building faster computers, it's way deeper than that. They want to completely change how you interact with your tech. The idea is to make it so seamless, so reliable, that you forget it's even there. It just becomes a natural extension of whatever you're trying to do. Okay, so how do they actually pull that off? I mean, that's a pretty big promise. It really all comes down to the foundation of the company itself. This unique mix of expertise that fuels every single decision they make. Let's get into the why behind their builds. This is what I find so fascinating. On one side, you have more than 25 years of hands-on, in-the-trenches hardware mastery. We're talking about the kind of gut-feeling knowledge you can only get from actually building, troubleshooting, and pushing systems to their absolute breaking point for decades. But then, on the other side, you've got a formal, top-tier education in computer science and cybersecurity. And when you smash those two worlds together, that's what they call the CCC difference. It's this incredible blend of old-school, time-tested intuition for wringing out every last drop of performance, combined with the super strict, modern principles of digital security. What you end up with is a machine that isn't just a powerhouse, it's also incredibly stable and secure from the ground up. And, they're so committed to this idea of precision that it's literally baked into their logo. See those concentric circles? It's meant to look like a targeting reticle or maybe an engineering blueprint. It's just a cool little visual reminder of their laser-focused, meticulous approach to everything they do. All right, so that's the philosophy, the why. But how does that actually look in practice? Let's walk through their process and see how they turn that blueprint into a benchmark-crushing reality, all with a workflow that's totally transparent. It's all broken down into 4 really clear steps, and it all starts with you. First step is a deep dive consultation where they figure out exactly what you need. From there, you get a totally transparent, itemized quote for your custom design. No surprises. Then comes the fun part, the build itself, which is followed by some seriously intense testing. And finally, it all wraps up with delivery and ongoing support. The whole journey is designed to keep you in the loop, so you feel confident from start to finish. So a typical build takes somewhere between 7 and 14 business days, and this timeline shows you exactly why. The component sourcing, that can vary a bit, of course, but look at the end here. They dedicate 1 to 2 full days just to assembly. This is where details like cable management become a literal art form to maximize airflow. And then another 1 to 2 days are blocked out just for brutal stress testing. We're talking pushing the CPU, GPU, and RAM to their absolute limits to guarantee that machine is rock-solid stable before it ever lands on your desk. But here's the thing. It's not just about building brand new machines from scratch. CC offers a whole suite of solutions. Think of them as your complete digital arsenal, ready to help you take on pretty much any tech challenge you can think of. So let's start with their main event, the custom PCs. For a high-performance gaming rig, it's all about that perfect marriage between the CPU and GPU. Think an i9 paired with a 4090 to just crush bottlenecks and deliver insane frame rates. For professional workstations, the focus shifts. We're talking high core count CPUs like a Threadripper and specialized GPUs for heavy lifting like 3D modeling or editing 8K video. And for a home or office PC, the goal is efficiency, long-term reliability, and a clean, bloatware-free experience right out of the box. But what if your current computer is the one giving you headaches? Well, their diagnostic services go way beyond just guesswork. They perform component-level analysis to find the one faulty part that's causing all the trouble, which can save you a ton of money. They'll also dig deep into software and OS logs to fix those weird, stubborn errors. And of course, they do multi-layered threat removal to get rid of any nasty malware that's dug its way in. And this part, man, this is huge today. CC is all about being proactive with your digital security. That means hardening your operating system to shrink the attack surface for hackers, encrypting your sensitive data, And, this is so important, setting up automated backups using the professional 3-2-1 rule. That's 3 copies of your data on 2 different kinds of media with at least 1 copy stored completely off-site. It's not just about backup, it's about building real digital resilience. Look, anyone can say they're an expert. They can have a great website and a slick process, but what really matters is the proof, right? It's about earning your trust. This next part is all about that, the proof and the peace of mind that you get when you work with them. Nothing speaks louder than happy clients. Check out what Alex, a gamer, had to say. He says the performance is insane. But notice the other things he points out. He says Preston listened to him, explained why certain parts were chosen, and that the craftsmanship, the cable management, was a work of art. That right there is what that customer-first approach looks like in the real world. And it's not just for hardcore gamers either. Take Sarah, a professional whose work-from-home setup was, in her words, a mess. CCC figured out the root problem, a dying hard drive, gave her a smart upgrade to an SSD, and even optimized her network. The result? Her productivity skyrocketed. That shows you how valuable their repair and optimization work can be. And they really put their money where their mouth is. It's not just about good reviews, they back up their work with solid guarantees. Every single custom system they build comes with a full 1-year warranty on all labor and workmanship. That's not just some policy, that's a statement. It says, we are confident this machine is built right and built to last. And that same confidence, it applies to their repairs too. Any diagnostic or repair job they do is covered by a 90-day warranty. That means when they fix a problem for you, it stays fixed. It's all about giving you genuine peace of mind and standing behind the quality of their work. So when you strip it all away, what is this really about? It's not about just buying a faster computer or fixing a slow one. It's about tearing down the technological walls that are holding you back. The real question isn't about hardware. It's about you. What could you accomplish? What could you create? What could you achieve if your technology finally got out of your way and started working with you to unlock your true potential?